Might K2-18b be the closest thing we've ever found to Earth, and to life beyond it? For years, astronomers suspected that something unusual was happening on this distant world. First came the faint signs of water vapor, then hints of carbon-based molecules. But now, with the James Webb Space Telescope scanning its atmosphere in unprecedented detail, we're seeing something that can no longer be explained by chemistry alone. What Webb has uncovered has rocked the scientific world. The clearest biosignatures ever detected on an alien planet. Gases that, on Earth, can only be produced by life. This is no longer speculation. This is data. And it may finally force humanity to confront a reality we've long avoided: we might not be alone. What is K2-18b? K2-18b is what scientists call a Hycean world. A hybrid between an oceanic planet and one with a hydrogen-rich atmosphere. It is roughly 2.6 times the radius of Earth and about 8.6 times its mass, placing it firmly in the super-Earth category. But its true significance lies in its orbit. It sits on the very edge of its star's habitable zone, the delicate sweet spot where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist. And the more we study it, the more it seems like a perfect host for alien biology. Unlike the dry, rocky wasteland of Mars or the scorching gas giants like Jupiter, K2-18b may be covered in a global ocean, shielded by a thick hydrogen-rich atmosphere. This protective blanket moderates temperatures and shields the surface from harmful radiation. Webb revealed that the planet's atmosphere contains water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane, critical ingredients for life as we know it. Together, these molecules paint a tantalizing picture. Beneath those alien waves, biological processes may be actively at work. The dimethyl sulfide discovery then came the real shock. In 2025, Webb's mid-infrared spectrometer, MIRI, detected not just carbon-bearing molecules, but something far rarer: dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. On Earth, this compound is produced almost exclusively by living marine microorganisms called phytoplankton. The presence of DMS on K2-18b is extraordinary. It is like discovering oxygen on Mars, a chemical signature of life rather than mere chemistry. Even more remarkable, the same observations revealed dimethyl disulfide, DMDS, a more complex sulfur compound also associated with microbial activity in Earth's oceans. Together, these molecules are far too precise to be random. Cambridge astrophysicist Niku Madhu Sudan has suggested that K2-18b may be teeming with microscopic life. These are not speculative headlines, they are molecular signatures, verified and statistically significant, suggesting that alien oceans might actually be alive. Life on K2-18b. What kind of life could exist on this alien ocean world? If DMS is indeed produced by living organisms, the simplest explanation is tiny floating organisms, similar to Earth's phytoplankton, performing photosynthesis under the dim red light of their star. But the possibilities are more complex. Some theorists imagine filter-feeding creatures, akin to Earth's earliest multicellular organisms, drifting through nutrient-rich waters and leaving behind chemical traces. Others speculate about low-gravity adaptations, perhaps alien analogues to flying fish, able to glide or move through the dense atmosphere above the ocean. In essence, K2-18b may resemble early Earth, when life first began to flourish in oceans billions of years ago. And, just as life on Earth transformed the atmosphere over time, similar processes could be happening there, and we are witnessing them in real time. Should we communicate? With evidence mounting, a new debate has emerged. If K2-18b is alive, should humanity attempt to communicate? Opinions vary. Physicist Mark Buchanan warns that sending signals to an unknown biosphere could expose Earth to unknown risks. Ethical philosopher Anthony Milligan emphasizes the moral responsibility to protect whatever life exists on K2-18b. On the other hand, Avi Loeb argues that any intelligent species capable of detecting our signals would already know about us, and may not take our messages seriously. For now, we wait. A signal from Earth would take 120 years to reach K2-18b, and another 120 to return. Meanwhile, Webb continues to collect more data. The molecules are present, the oceans are likely real, and the notion that we are alone in the universe is fading fast. The ocean world K2-18B's discovery has already reshaped priorities for space agencies and private organizations. While no current propulsion technology could reach it in under centuries, plans are underway for next-generation telescopes to monitor the planet continuously, with far higher resolution. NASA is accelerating the development of LUVOIR and HABEX, designed to identify habitable exoplanets through atmospheric analysis. The European Space Agency and China's CNSA are also preparing dedicated exoplanet observatories. Beyond observation, interstellar probes are being considered. The Breakthrough Starshot initiative proposes sending microscopic probes to K2-18B at 20% the speed of light. If successful, these missions could reach the planet in roughly 500 years, a short time on a cosmic scale. Humanity may never walk its shores, but we may one day witness a message sent from Earth to life beyond. Cultural and ethical impact. The scientific implications are monumental, but the cultural impact may be even greater. Religious leaders, philosophers, and thinkers worldwide are reflecting on what this discovery means. Some view it as proof that life is a universal phenomenon, woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. Others express fear or denial, warning that humanity is unprepared for such a revelation. Social media is alight with hashtags like #K2-18B, #OceanWorld, and #AlienLife, while documentaries and fictional adaptations are already underway. Governments, meanwhile, remain cautious, balancing excitement with scientific rigor. As awareness spreads, a subtle shift is occurring. The collective realization that we are no longer just explorers. We may be observed in return. And in that realization, humanity experiences a rare sense of global unity, not in fear, but in awe. Planetary protection. As interest in K2-18B grows, so does discussion of planetary protection. International panels are proposing a new class of exobiological sanctuaries, planets like K2-18b where life exists and must be studied without interference. Astrobiologist Dr. Monica Vidari stresses that if the planet truly hosts life, it has evolved independently for billions of years, and humanity has no right to disrupt it. Proposals even include interstellar, no-fly zones, limiting probe trajectories and emissions to preserve these fragile ecosystems. Observation, not interference, may be the first moral imperative. Reflection. Perhaps the most profound aspect of K2-18b is not what it tells us about alien life, but what it reflects about humanity. Observing this planet is like looking back at Earth in its infancy, when oceans teemed with the first microorganisms. It reminds us of the fragility of life, the rare conditions required for it to flourish, and the preciousness of our own planet. K2-18b may help us understand how life begins, adapts, and survives. Insights that could guide us in protecting our own biosphere. Conclusion. K2-18b is no longer just a distant dot on a star chart. It has become a window into another possibility, a world that whispers the same chemical secrets as our own living planet. For decades, humanity asked the same question: are we alone? Now, with James Webb revealing the unmistakable signs of water, methane, carbon dioxide, and possibly even life itself, the question has shifted. We are no longer standing on the edge of belief. We are standing on the edge of confirmation. K2-18b may be the first, it may be the closest, but it will not be the last. Thousands of worlds like it are waiting to be seen, studied, and understood. As we gaze across the darkness at this watery giant, we are not just discovering the universe, we are discovering ourselves. So now we ask you, do you believe K2-18b is home to life? Should humanity send a message, or remain silent observers? And if this truly marks the moment we prove we are not alone, what will humanity become next? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this journey through the stars inspired you, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video with anyone who still looks up at the night sky and wonders. Because the universe may be vast, but tonight, it feels a little smaller and infinitely more alive.